Hello everyone and welcome to All the Bricks. On today's episode, I'm going to look at Picnic in the Park. Now if this is your first time finding my channel, do me a favour and hit that subscribe button down the bottom. It only takes you a second and it'll help me out a lot. So let's get into the set. This is Lego City 60326. Picnic in the Park, and I found this at the Lego store here in Australia. I think it was just over $20 and comes with 147 pieces. The box, as you can see, comes in the normal Lego style. As here in Australia we don't normally get the piece count or the name of the set anymore, which I find rather curious why they do that. I'll get a nice picture on the front with a lot more background greenery than what the set has, which is just the parts in the foreground. And same over the back, get your normal promo shots. So let's get it open. Another curious thing is this is the first time in quite a while I've seen one of these punch holes. Most of our Lego sets that come here in Australia just have the two bits of tape closing it and no punch hole. So this is like a bit of a throwback to the old days. Okay, inside we have two bags. We also, for such a small set, have two instruction booklets and a rather curved up sticker sheet. So now it's build time. And just be aware, on the front and back there's these little grooves that let you slip the wheels in easier. The rear one's there at the back, be hard to see now. Just sort of show you the front one. It's right there, and then by placing the wheel against there, much easier to pop in. One thing that's interesting about this step where you're making the leaves and branches is that on the book it says to make two of them. The first part over here with the start of it, and the final step is adding the leaf in the middle. As you see, two, but if you look on here there's three of them and parts to make three. Okay, and here's the set all built up and finished. Now before I get into a closer look at it, here's a quick look at all the leftovers that were there, including a spare wheel and tyre, which I was kind of surprised. Lots of extra little flowers, which is always appreciated. So yeah, nice little array of spares for a small set. Okay, and another little boo-boo that I noticed here in the instructions is that for some reason they give the blue helmet to the groundskeeper, whereas on the box you can see the goes with the two that'll be on the bike, which is the mother and son. So yeah, a couple little errors in this one. But anyway, that's not the important thing. The set comes together nicely. So I have a look at everything up one at a time. So first up is our groundskeeper. Just a generic sort of outfit for it, which is good for a groundskeeper. Don't want anything too specific. Nice printing all round, no second face, and that's a theme that's with all these minifigs in this set. There's the groundskeeper, mother, once again, nice printing. It's a shame that this yellow doesn't match the yellow of the face. Once again, just a bit of printing on the back. As you can see, alternative faces there. And the boy, which I'm pretty sure that's the hidden side jacket, shirt. And of course, no second face, and just the short, non-posable legs. Okay, next up, the bike and cart. They look really good in the yellow. It does have a bit of maneuverability. You can move that around, so if you want to change the position. So yeah, I do like the little build of this. And so that's what the looks like with the minifigs installed on it, and there is enough room in the back there left to be able to put the rest of the pieces, the cups and the pizza box, if you want, in there. Next up we have the little cart for doing the grounds work, which comes with a spare set of flowers. which just attached with the single stud there, and there's the same thing on the actual park set. There's the same little bunch of flowers just installed with the one stud there, so you can go and change out the flowers and make it yellow or red, whatever colour you want. But just a really nice little build for one of these sort of vehicles that sort of really suits the look of what it's meant to be. But overall, nice little build with enough room, of course, inside for the groundkeeper, so you can get to the next job. Okay, the last piece is the tree, which, looking at it on the box, it does look, well, which it is, very square and blocky for the tree, but you don't notice it so much when you're actually looking at it, especially with the foliage, and when you look at it more from this angle, it does cover up a lot. They've got our 2 squirrels on there, and there's our other little flower section that you can just remove and then change for the yellow one if you want. And the other good nice part of how they've done this is that you can move the branches around, twist them up or down, however you want it to look. It's really up to you how you want to maneuver the branches, which I like that idea. I do think that turned out rather well. A very basic little park bench with a pizza box and a couple of cups for the family. And just on the one side here, I'm guessing there's a bit of paving for if it was beside a park track or something. It's not really clear, and they probably could have done with not including those bits and just had it the green, but oh, that's what it is. And here's a little close-up look at the new squirrel mold. They hide away very nicely in the tree and that on the set, so you can't really notice them as much. So I just wanted to get this little quick close-up of the detail on them. Yeah, they look awesome. So that is the Lego City Picnic in the Park set. Overall, it's a nice looking little set. I really think this little cart really sets it off and will be, very usable in lots of mocks and different city builds for little groundskeeper vehicles that you do see around the place. Overall, quite a nice set. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, consider hitting that subscribe button. As I said, it only takes a second and it can help me out a lot. That's it for this review. Hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you again in the next review.